this computer. All right, hey everyone, welcome to PPA call number, is it 8 today? I think, pretty sure. Let's take a look. PPA call 8. Yes, that is correct. Cool. So let me just double check. Yes, that is correct. Cool. So yeah, welcome to PPA call number 8. I am going to discuss some pretty cool things today. I want to show you guys how I made $3,100 in one day. As you can see here, this is affiliate stats, and to prove to you that I'm not have a fake screenshot or something, let me just refresh the page. And there we go, still the same thing. So $3,870 in the last 5 days, which is pretty good, I must say. Anyway, I'll get to this in just a little bit, but let me just see this. So Sean says, I'm still waiting for mine, and I messaged to get nothing. So are you sure you were set to instant commissions then, Sean? Because, I mean, if you're set to instant, then what happens on Warrior Plus anyway is that basically the vendor gets the sale, and then immediately it will go over to you. So you should get it right away then, in case maybe you have it in your, is this on Warrior Plus or JVSU? JVSU, yeah. The truth is, I don't like JVSU myself. Like everyone is promoting on JVSU because they have offers that are typically higher priced than the ones on Warrior Plus. So for example, they'll typically be priced at least at $27, many times $47, $67. So you'll get bigger commissions on the front end. But I agree with what you guys are saying here, and I know what post you're talking about as well. I think someone posted on Mobley, which is one of the groups that I'm an admin of, and it sucks. I hated JVSU for that reason as well. I can show you guys. I'll show you what happened here on my dashboard. Like, I've had delayed commissions for over a year now from several. I don't even know. Let me see. Oh wow, we got $315 sitting there. That's crazy, Sean. Yeah, Ron, please do that, because it says on my end that you are. Oh, actually, the instant one of lost code might be on JVSU perhaps. I'll double check that after the call. Yeah. So Dan says I'm on delayed commission, but I think it's because I have 0 sales. Something about having to prove yourself. Yeah, that's the thing. Like on Warrior Plus, you have nothing to worry about because the delayed sales, they don't go to the vendor. It's not up to them to pay it out. It basically goes directly to Warrior Plus. They have something called Lexico that are handling their payments. I can show you guys that as well, just to show you how the difference. Let me just go here. And where's that? It'll be my account, I think. Is it summary? Kind of forgot where it is. They have an option here where I'll just show you that I have some delayed payments basically come in here as well. And sometimes you get them delayed on Warrior Plus because if someone pays with their Warrior Plus wallet, I think it goes directly to the web. I don't know why, but I think that's the case. So we can see here that I have $394 available here as pending. So if I click this one on view details, you can see here that I have a current balance. But the thing is, these have been from delayed payments, but I can just click here, withdraw funds. So if I click this one, again. Click the button. Yeah, there we go. So here's what happens on Warrior Plus. Available balance. I can literally just do that right now if I want to. 394.71. If I then click withdraw funds, I'll get the money right away. But on JVSU, the problem is it's up to the vendor to pay you out. And I've been screwed so many times on Warrior Plus, which is why I barely ever even bother promoting there at all. Even if I get sent to instant, I don't know. I don't like it. But I'll show you what happens there. So if we go to see details, and some of these are fairly recent ones. So I'm not going to say that everyone here has screwed me over, because that's just not true. But I'm not even going to say who is who here, but several of these payments I've had for, I'd say, probably over a year. Some of them that I can see now I've had for like probably 2 or 3 years. I'm never going to get them. I've completely given up. But what's annoying as well is that if you get set to delayed here, unless you trust the vendor, you're not going to get the money. It's messed up. I hate this. I think I asked JB, so I'm not 100% sure. I think I did. And they were basically like someone else said, I think it was Juwan in the Mobley group. And he was like, yes, I messaged JVSU and they said that if they don't pay, they'll ban the vendor. But like these are big vendors here and they're not going to get banned. They're just going to keep your money. That's kind of how it is. So I would say be careful with JVSU. If there are big guys you're promoting, you don't have to worry. Like let's say it's a Mike from Maine or Brett from Techie or someone like that. You don't have to worry. You're going to get paid. But if you're promoting vendors that you don't really know who they are, they're not like the biggest there is, I'd be careful promoting actually if you're set to delay. But on Warrior Plus, as I said, if you get set to delayed, which you probably will if you're brand new, seeing as you're a PPA member, though, we'll do what we can to help you get set to instant, and especially on Brendan's offers, you will be set to instant there. But yeah, just be careful on Warrior or JVSU, because it will suck if you get like $500 in commissions and it's not paid out. You can typically, I've done that once as well. I messaged the person on Facebook. I asked them like, can you give me my money? It's been like 3 months or 6 months and they did pay me. But other times what happens here is you're going to see money like this for a while. And then you're going to get a message on JVSU and it's going to say, expect a manual payment of like $50. You're not going to get that $50. That's messed up. Like, they'll say that they will do like a mass payment through PayPal, but I guess they forget to include your PayPal, because this has happened to me several times as well. Like I don't get paid. And I know that if that happens now, like if I get one of those messages from either one of these and it says expect a manual payment, then I'll know it's game over. I'm never going to see that money. I personally don't care. This is not the end of the world to me if I'm not going to get this money. But at the same time, like that's why yeah, Sean, like manual pay, basically if you get a message up here that says expect a manual payment, I would probably ask the vendor then, like message them on Facebook or send them an email or something, go to their JD page and see how you can contact them and just ask them like, okay, so I got paid 3 months ago, or I made sales 3 months ago. I'm owed $300 or something. Can you please send that over? I just got an email, but I just want to make sure I'll get it. And I'm sure they will. They're not going to screw you over like that. But me personally, I just don't even care anymore. I got these sales. I'm not going to get them. Whatever. I stopped promoting on JVSU. Like if you look at my JVSU account, that could be kind of interesting as well. Just to show you guys that I'm not even really promoting here anymore. My overall stats here are decent. I think I made like $25,000. But I don't promote much anymore. Yesterday was a good day. I made 5 cents. If you look at like this month, I think I made like maybe $20 or something, $91. If you look at last month, I think it's probably something similar, $50. So as you can see, I'm not really promoting there. And if we look at Warrior Plus instead, we can see that this month I made like $8,000 or something. Last month, I think like $6,000. I definitely prefer Warrior Plus. Obviously not for this reason, mainly because I get approved on instant on pretty much everything. I've sent thousands of sales. So, but I understand what you guys are saying. I understand that some of you are worried. But as I said, if there's like a really big vendor on Warrior or on JVSU, don't worry about it. But yeah, so yeah, Sean, I wouldn't say you're screwed. You're probably going to get that money anyway. Feel free to PM me on Skype later who the vendor is. If I know them, I'll ask them to pay the money. Yes, be extra careful on whose product to promote next time. Yeah, I will be. So if there's someone like you haven't really heard their name before and you're set to delayed, it's up to you if you want to promote it or not. But yeah, as I said though, if it's on Warrior Plus and you get set to delayed, no worries whatsoever. You will for sure get the money because it's not up to the vendor. It'll go to Warrior Plus and they will pay you after 15 or 30 or whatever days it is. So don't worry about that. Anyway, can you save up commissions and then get paid when it hits a certain amount, or do you want to get instant commissions? Also, how do you change it to delays or instant? So that's basically up to the vendor, Catherine. You can save up. So as you could see a couple of minutes ago when I showed my delayed stats, basically I have around $400 there that I can take out. I could take them out right now, or I could let them go to, well, I'm not really set to instant or to delayed anymore. But as I said, sometimes if someone pays with their Warrior Plus wallet, it will still go to there for some reason. I don't really know why. But yeah, you don't have to take it out. So you can wait until it's up to $1,000 and take it out then. Or you can take out like $50 here, $100 there. That's up to you actually. But in terms of how to change it from delayed or instant, that is up to the vendor. As I said, seeing as you guys are PPA members, anything you promote, like whenever you want to promote one of Brendan or Jono's products, I will set you guys to instant. Most of you have already actually set to auto approval as well. So whenever you request a future product from Brendan and Jono, you're going to get approved before, you'll click the link, like request link, and then 1 second later you're going to be approved. So you're not even going to have to go to me and ask me to approve you, because you'll be approved right away. So Ron says, Cheney paid me after 45 days. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I mean, there's the refund period of 30 days usually, and then I guess it took 2 weeks for him to go through everything. I don't know. So I guess the obvious question then is, why does the funnel go through JVZoo? It actually doesn't, Dan. That's something that I can explain. So basically, with the Profit Funnel 2.0, the first offer is going to be the lost code, which is going to be on JVZoo. And the reason for that is because it has to kind of, I don't know exactly like the technicalities behind the Profit Funnel 2.0, but what Brendan told me a couple of days ago when I asked him about this, because someone else was asking a similar question, he said that basically, in order for the whole profit funnel to work, it has to credit you through the JVZoo link first, because that's how it gets your ID. So your JVZoo ID is going to be like 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how it's going to kind of tag all the future leads into the funnel. As I said, I didn't really understand how it works, but I'm thinking that one is probably connected to all the other Warrior Plus links or something like that eventually as well. But you're not actually going to get paid on JVZoo for most of the offers. I think there might be like 1 or 2 offers on JVZoo and like 15 on Warrior Plus. So everything would be through Warrior Plus, and you should be set to instant there as well. So even if they were on JVZoo, I set everyone that I see when I get a request on Brendan's JVZoo account that is from one PPA member, I always set it to instant and auto approve as well. So whenever you approve or request something from JVZoo, if Brendan launches there again, he typically only launches on Warrior Plus. But if he launches again on JVZoo, then you guys will get automatically approved. For those of you that I have pressed automatic approval for, if you guys are new and you still haven't requested your links, go ahead and do that, and I'll set you on auto approve on both Warrior Plus and JVZoo. I hope that explains things then. So if Jono is a big name in JVZoo, how he manages to get his money? Jono gets set to instant on all launches, and you guys will too. Like once you have, I'd say 20 to 30 sales that you can prove, like in that case, you're going to be set to instant most of the time. So it's not going to be a problem for like any longer than the first, I'd say, 20 to 30 sales. Once you get behind there and you made more sales than that, so let's say when you're at 50 plus, that's when it starts getting kind of easy. That's when people would be like, hey, do you want a review copy for my program? Do you want to, I'll set you to instant approval as well. So once you get after like 30 to 50 sales, you're going to get set to instant approval all the time. It's just kind of in the beginning. And the screenshots that I showed on JVZoo, those are old ones. Like these are not recent ones. I don't get set to delayed anymore, except on some products. But as I said, if I these days get set to delayed, I don't promote the product. It's not worth it to me because I don't want to do like an all-in promo and maybe make like $1,000 in commission and then not get it. That would suck. So I just want the money right away. But yeah, that's how everyone else, that's what you can do JVZoo as well. So I'm not saying like, oh, stay away from JVZoo forever. It sucks. Absolutely not. They have tons of good products, and pretty much all the software products are launched on JVZoo as well. So once you have sales, and this can be sales on Warrior Plus as well, once you have like 20, 30, 40 sales on Warrior Plus, you can take a screenshot of your stats there and show the vendor on JVZoo, and they probably will set you to instant. And in that case, you will get the money as soon as the sale happens. You'll get the commission. So in that case, there's no worries. So that's it. All right, so let me show you guys how I made $2,000 in one day, and that's super easy, as I said. So let's do that right away. This is going to take like 5 minutes to explain, and it has to do with you making a slight twist or tweak to your bonus delivery page. So let's say you guys want to promote $0 to $100 through a review video. You make a review or you set up an ad. Actually, setting up an ad for 0 to 100, I was tempted, but I didn't do it because that ad would most likely have been disapproved anyway, because the name from $0 to $100 in 24 hours is just too hypey. Google wouldn't like that, so I didn't set up an ad for that one. It just wasn't worth it. I didn't want to risk getting in trouble. But anyway, for any other product, whether you do a review video or a review website, an ad, what else can you do? I don't know, posting on Facebook, whatever. Anything you do to get a sale on a new product. When you deliver your bonuses, here's what I do. On my bonus delivery page, I will typically mention, first of all, like, thanks for buying. Like, if you want to get the upsells again, you can do that here. And then I just mentioned, I'm doing this for several different products, actually. Another one that I've done this for is, let me show you, I don't really promote it much, but it's something called, what is it, Super Affiliate System from a guy named John Cristani. Fantastic product. That one is $1,000, I think. And what I basically do, so it depends on what product I'm selling. So when I'm selling one of Brendan and Jono's products, it makes more sense for me to promote Project Profit Academy, seeing as I'm kind of a part of it as well, and I can sell it pretty well. But if I'm promoting something else, I'll often promote, or I used to anyway, I promote Super Affiliate System. So I do not have any impressive stats here at all. But I'll show you like this year. I've only started doing this since like May or something, I think. Is it paychecks? So you can see here some of 2018. So I made $2,627. And that's not a ton at all. I'm getting paid $500 per sale on this product. So it adds up. But do you get these kind of sales on every single promotion you do? Absolutely not. Does it happen every now and then? Yes. And when it does, you can get yourself a $500 sale, which is pretty cool. And you don't even have to do it for higher ticket products. You can promote something else. So let's say you want to promote, what else do we have? I mean, you can even do something like this. Let's say you sell the front end on $0 to $100, and you're like, well, I kind of want to sell limitless traffic because that's really cool, and it really is. You can make a lot of money from limitless traffic. You could write something like this for limitless traffic and just be like, hey, so if you didn't pick up the limitless traffic upsell, it's really cool, and then you can maybe make a separate video about that and just explain what it is, or you just write. So basically what this is, you place your pixel on Brendan and Jono's websites, you get access to thousands of visitors that can then that you can then retarget to cheaply with Google ads or Facebook ads, I think works. And that's a super simple way, because what happens here is these are buyers. These people just purchase from you. They're kind of in buying mode. And so this will typically convert fairly well if you do like this one with having the upsells here. Works fairly well. I've gotten a few sales from that. Not every single promo, but pretty much every single promo I get a few more sales. Now again, I can send a lot of traffic. I can get quite a decent amount of sales. So if you start off and you get like 2 or 3 front-end sales per promo, you may not get anything right away, but if you keep doing this, you will eventually get lucky and someone will buy something fairly expensive for you and you will get a pretty nice commission. So that would be my recommendation for anyone that is planning on making a review. So just when people ask for your bonuses, or you just set it up in Warrior Plus. So for example, when you get your link, this is super simple as well. So when you click here and you click Get Link, you just place the link to your buyer, or where it says buyer bonus URL. You paste the link, and then they come to this page when they want to claim the bonuses. If we scroll down, we'll see here are my bonuses. So I'll have one here on Saturday. This was a bonus for 0 to 100. If you guys want to attend this one, you can as well. It's fine. I'll give you the link if anyone's interested. Basically, I'm just going to talk about ranking videos and websites. And to be honest, these are things that I've kind of covered already in PPA. I'll just go over some of the main points here, basically. But basically, people are excited. They come to your bonus page. They want to get the bonuses that you promised. And then you're like, hey, by the way, this is really cool. Maybe you should check this out. And they just purchase something. And odds are they will purchase whatever you're recommending again. So this is a super simple way of making some extra sales every now and then. I did not invent this method. This was I actually learned this from one of Jono's previous launches. He launched a product called Paytrix with Paul O'Keefe and Richard Fairburn. And I think they launched this one in May, and this was that was basically what the method was about. That one was a little bit more in-depth than what I explained now. But in short, they're basically having links to higher ticket products on the bonus pages that they have. And they said, I think they said they made like $70,000 or something last year. Again, they have big lists. They send more sales than you will be able to do at the beginning. But when I first started doing this back in May or so, I didn't get a ton of sales. I would get like anywhere between 5 and 20 front end sales per promo, basically. I think let's take a look actually how much I made in like May. That could be interesting. I think this product launched in like May 29 or something. Let's just take a look here. I have no idea. I think it was maybe like 1,000 or 2,000 here. Yeah, so $1,600 here. And if you look at this month, for example, that will be, or never mind, but yeah, it's around 7,400, I think, on Warrior Plus. But yeah, so even here, obviously this one, for example, has 70 sales, which is a little bit more than 5 to 20, but here like 15, 11, 3, 31. So it's absolutely possible. And I have gotten sales from these as well. And I mean, as I said, when you do, you might make like $280 from the actual promo or $85 from the promo. And then if you're lucky, you get $1,000 commission. And that makes the whole promo so much more worth it, of course. So I would highly encourage each and every one of you to set this up. It's so easy. So just on your bonus delivery page, and you can get my whole bonus page here as well. For this one, obviously, you need to change some of the bonuses. But you can get that too, and then you just replace my images with your images. And then just at the top of the bonus page, you can mention the OTOs again. I would do that because that can make you some extra money as well, in case someone didn't pick it up and they look at it again and they're like, oh, this actually sounds pretty cool. Let me get it. And feel free to have a high ticket product there or just have another product. But I would, in that case, definitely have it be, what's it called? Kind of like the same kind of product. Like let's say you're promoting a product that is about Facebook ads. Don't put a product on your bonus page that is about YouTube ads, because that's kind of not the same. They purchased because they want to learn about Facebook. So in that case, recommend a Facebook course or something. And if you want to sell something for, let's say, I don't know, like Jonos, 0 to 124 hours, sell PPA if you want. You guys should all be set to 50% commission there. If you're not, or if you haven't even applied for your link for Private Profit Academy yet, please do that. I'll give you guys the link right away, actually, because that is important. Because this is going to be implemented into the profit funnel pretty soon. I don't know if there's going to be like a new link, perhaps. I don't think so. But I'll show you here. Okay, so I'm going to send this on Zoom in the chat box. So for those of you that haven't requested this yet, please do that. Ron says, go into the OTO if you can, the OTO links. What do you mean, Ron? Like, it's literally just the links to the apps. So basically, the way that I got them is I just asked Brendan, like, what's the first link to the apps? So I can give you guys that as well for Brendan's products, if you want to promote any of them. And I just pasted them. They're actually not my affiliate link, so I'm kind of hoping here. That's actually one thing that I really do like about JVSU. You get your affiliate link for all of the products in the funnel, so you get your own affiliate link for the front end, OTO 1, OTO 2, OTO 3, however many OTOs they have. You get your own affiliate link. So when I do promote a JVSU product every now and then, I will have my own link on OTO 1, OTO 2. Here, I just have the raw link to the sales page. So I'm kind of just hoping that they didn't click another person's affiliate link on Warrior Plus to that product before they pick it up from me. Then if they do, whatever, more money for the vendor is fine. But usually it works out well, and you'll get a couple extra bucks from having something like this. Okay, let's see. Just get rid of this one. Going to the OTO if you can for your bonus page. Yeah, I've seen that too, Ron. This happened now, I think, like today or yesterday. I haven't seen that before. Usually it says instant or delayed, and now it says This is Pirata Warrior Plus account instant. Yeah, I'll set you guys to instant for that one. So you'll get, if you get a sale for PPA, you'll get I think after fees and stuff, $960 sent straight to your PayPal. Trust me, those payments are very fun to get for PPA, and that's what it says. Yeah, if I go to my Warrior Plus here for like lost code, but I think Ron, like you might be right there actually, because that's going to be on JB. So I'm not going to go into that account right now because that is Brendan's account. I don't want to show that off to everyone. But I'll take a look and see if for some reason you're set to delayed there. I don't think you are, but or I don't know. You might be seeing as it says delayed on your account. That could be it. But if I go to something like this, if I click 0 to 100 here, for example, what it's going to say for me is, I think you can see it here, can't you? Oh, maybe you can't. No, you can. If you click link details, I think it will say instant. So I get this one then, payout type PayPal instant. So if this one says delayed for you, Ron, let me know, because that's kind of weird, because I looked at your account several times. It says instant, but I'll have to ask Brendan about that then. They all say instant or they all say delayed? That's super strange, because I looked at your account like last time we spoke as well. It says instant. I'll have to talk to Brendan about that if something went wrong. We'll take care of that though. But yeah, that would be my like little super mega hack here. And as I said, I didn't invent this myself. I learned it from one of Jono's courses, but it actually works really well. And as I said, these guys, Paul and Richard, they've been doing this for over a year, I think maybe 2 years, and they made like $50,000 or $70,000 per year or something just from having this. Basically, just from not ending your sale when you actually get the sale, you're just continuing on from when they go to get your bonuses. It's a very smart way and something I would highly, as I said, I think you should all do this. So next time you're making a review, just make something, and you can see how simple this is as well. It's like 4 sentences or something. I just tell people like, yeah, so there's this pretty cool program, by the way. If you want to pick this up, maybe you should get it from me instead of getting it from the vendor, because I'm going to give you some more bonuses. And that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do. So just make a review of the product that you want to sell on your bonus page, whether that's PPA, super affiliate system, or if it's just going to be like an upsell or something like that. And then just do it. So simple. I think everyone should do that ASAP. It's very cool. All right. In the message for requesting approval for promote PPA, do I just write PPA student? I know who you are, so for you, you don't have to write anything at all. But in general, for anyone else, if there's someone that is on this call right now that I haven't talked to before and that I haven't helped with affiliate links and stuff before, yeah, you can just write PPA student, and that's it. So I also then had to manually change your commission, because most people that aren't PPA members, they get 10% commission on Product Profit Academy, meaning you will get roughly $200 if you get a sale. But if you're a member, you get 50% commission. So I'm going to manually bump each and every one of you. So yeah, actually, please, for everyone, please write that you're a PPA student so that I don't forget to bump you in case I'm not sure if you are actually a student or not, because you'll get 50% if you're a student, then you get 10% if you're not. So yeah, just write PPA student in the comment box basically, and I will set you to 50%. Okay, so Dan says he did as well. Cool. I'm not going to approve you guys right now because this is under Brendan's affiliate or Brendan's Warrior Plus account. That's just not cool. I'm not going to do that. But I will approve you all after this webinar or once I've had dinner in a little while. But yeah, that's basically the tip here. So as I said, this is going to be pretty cool. And if you guys want to be on this webinar as well, I'll just give you the link to this one. It's fine. As I said, there's not going to be a ton of new things for you. PPA members, you guys already have this from previous webinars that I've done with you. This is the 8th one. I've talked about ranking and stuff earlier, so there's probably not going to be anything new. It will be on Saturday, December 1st at 10 a.m. EST. I'm not going to sell anything on this webinar. This is just going to be content. So if you want to attend those, paste the link in the chat box. As I said, you're not going to really miss anything if you don't attend it, so don't feel pressured to join this one. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to cover today that is cool that I haven't thought of? Let's see. I don't think so. I think that was pretty much what I wanted to cover today because I think that this was pretty cool. And I actually forgot to mention this, but this is something that I've done on pretty much all my bonus pages. So just come up with something you want to promote on your bonus page, depending on what you're promoting. Again, try and keep it congruent. So if you're promoting a Facebook product, if there is a high ticket Facebook course that you know of, that you know is good, feel free to promote that one. If there's something that is about affiliate marketing in general, I'd say PPA because I mean Brendan is the #1 vendor on Warrior Plus. Jono is a top 5, not top 5%, like a top 5 affiliate on JVZoo, and I think probably Warrior Plus as well. And you guys also have me. I'm like #9 or something for the last 30 days, which was pretty cool. I actually saw that yesterday. I'm like the #9th affiliate on Warrior Plus. How cool is that? I'm actually still like a small potato in this industry. I'm nothing really compared to the big guys, but I will help you guys out with as much as I can. With that being said as well, I don't do PPA full time. So if I ever miss one of your questions, please just write to me again on Skype. I try and answer everyone's questions, but I do have my own business to run as well. But as I said, I will try and get to all of your questions ASAP. But sometimes, I don't know if you guys have this problem as well. I'll open my Skype and I'll see, as you can see now, it says 10. Sometimes I'll open it and it will all become red. And in that case, it's super easy for me to miss if someone wrote something because I typically wake up to around 30 messages every single day. So if that happens, I'm like, oh shit, I don't know who I replied to. And so if that happens, if you waited more than like 15 hours or so for a reply, please message me again and I'll get back to you then. Anyway, let's do some Q&A. I don't really think I have anything else to explain here. That will be my tips. Just set up your bonus delivery page and offer something else on the bonus delivery page. You're probably not going to see a ton of sales from this, but every now and then you'll get a very nice sale. And I guarantee you're going to smile when you see like $960 or $500 or something like that coming on your phone because they're very nice to get. So definitely get that up and running ASAP. And for those of you that want this bonus page template, this is definitely not like a nice looking bonus page or delivery page in my opinion, but it works. Like I don't really care how this one looks because people just want their bonuses. They don't care either. But if you want this one, like the background and stuff, just let me know. If you have Commission Grill, I'll send it over to you. All right, Q&A. Dan says, I'll be smiling when I get my first $2 sale. Yeah, I remember my first sale, actually. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but this happened when I lived in Australia. I moved there in 2010. I was 20 years old. I was going to stay there for 1 year, and we went there on like a working holiday visa. So the first 3 or 4 months, we literally did nothing but go to the gym and to the beach. It was so nice. We stayed at a place called Sunshine Coast. And it was just fantastic. We actually found a hotel that we lived in. We had like a really nice room. We had an ocean view, and it was like $500 per week, and we were 4 people splitting that, so it was super, super cheap. And anyway, a few months after we got to Australia, that's when I first started looking into making money online. And fast forward a couple more months, I ranked a website which was kind of launch jacking, but for a muscle supplement. No, it wasn't a muscle supplement. It was for a workout program. So I basically ranked a website for an actor that was really buff and he had a movie coming out. So I figured if I have a website ranked for Taylor Kitsch workout, which is what his name was, Taylor Kitsch, I would get some sales. So I made a website for Taylor Kitsch workout. I ranked it, I think I ranked #3 or something. And one day I just logged into my ClickBank account and I saw $31 in there. And that was just the best feeling ever. And ever since then, I was like super hyped. And the first sale really is the most important one. Once you get the first sale, I guarantee your mindset and everything will change. You're just going to hop onto the next level and just take massive action. And that's when the fun really begins. So yeah, just keep taking action. You will get these sales. As I think I told many of you before, the easiest way to get sales, typically speaking, is probably to make a review video or rank a website on Google. If you need help with that, let me know. You can also get a review copy for 0 to 100, which is Jono's course now that he's actually talking about that. That's how Jono got started as well. That's how I got started back in 2015 with review videos. And I kind of went from nothing to making fairly decent money very quickly with that. But to be fair, I got started with launch jacking back when no one was doing it properly. Everyone would just kind of, no one would show their face, and most videos were kind of bad. And I decided to do it better than everyone else. So I did. I showed my face. I gave them some custom bonuses and stuff. And I just kind of had an advantage there, I guess. With that being said, there are still new people coming on that actually take action and they make good money. We got one of my other coaching students, like a group coaching that I have with Jono and Trevor. His name is Bauke. He started doing this as well. He's ranking at the top pretty much every time now. He's made hundreds. I think he's probably made like, I would guess well over like $10,000 in the last couple of months from doing that. He does it really well. There's several other people I know that are doing it as well. So there's definitely it's still open for you guys to do it. So don't feel like there's too much competition. You're not going to rank every single video. You're not going to rank every single website. But when you do, you'll start getting those sales. You get more subscribers to your YouTube channel. And if you tell people on your review video as well to opt into your email list, like, hey, before I start this review, click link in the description below and you'll come to this page and you can just show them an opt-in page and just tell them something like, so if you enter your email here, you're going to get this really cool course that shows you how this guy made $300 in his first 2 days online, something like that. And then you just move on to the review. So that way you're going to get money from the review if you get sales. And you're also going to get people opting into your list. So that's why you're building your list whilst selling at the same time, basically. So that's something I would also recommend you guys to do. Let's see. I'm a bit confused about the emails. Are they set up within the system already, or do we need to put them all in Aweber? Okay, Catherine, so I'm going to assume that you're talking about the profit funnel, and everything is actually set up for you then. So basically what happens is when you send people to the profit funnel, they're going to go through a follow-up series that Brendan has created. And Brendan has created all of these products, so he's writing very good follow-up emails, and he keeps adding on follow-up emails as well, and it's going to keep adding on products to this as well. So it's basically going to be a never-ending sequence. So he's going to do that for you. With that being said, I would still encourage you guys to export the leads every now and then. I'd probably do it at least once a week, and then send them your own emails, because even though you can absolutely make money with the profit funnel, and it is pretty cool to have it fairly passive, like you send the leads, Brendan does all the work, you get all the money. It's nice. But in order to really like brand yourself, you kind of need to get out there yourself. And I would encourage you to, in your first follow-up email that you send them, if you decide to export leads, make a quick introduction video. Hey, my name is Jonas. In my case, I'm 28. I live in Sweden. I got 3 dogs. I got a girlfriend. When I'm not working, I'll go to the gym. I'll play video games, probably too much video games. I like watching Netflix and do nothing, blah, blah, blah. Just be personal. Tell them a little bit about yourself. It doesn't have to be like a 1-hour video. That wouldn't even work. Just do like a 1 to 2 minute video and then just tell them, okay, so watch out for the next email that I'm going to send you tomorrow. That's going to be really cool. I'm going to show you how blah, 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 something interesting that kind of gets their mind thinking like, okay, well, I really got to keep an eye to this Jonas guy because this next email sounds so cool. And then do the same thing for the first couple of emails so you kind of brand yourself and so that they want to open your emails and you're going to stand out then as well. That's what I would do. So in short, you don't have to export leads. You can let Brendan do everything, but you're probably going to want to promote other offers in the future as well, and not just let Brendan do the work with the profit funnel. So I would still export them, send them other emails, introduce yourself. If you have the guts, make a video. If not, just write about yourself. That's what I did for the first couple of months or so. I didn't have a video. I just wrote and basically said, hey, my name is Jonas. And I just wrote what I just said, basically. I'm 28, I live in Sweden, blah, blah, blah. You can absolutely do that yourself. That's going to work too. But make an introduction of yourself. Tell them why they should follow you, because these are people that are on so many other email lists. Why should they open yours? Why should they buy from you? That's all you have to think about, really. And it's so much easier than you think it is, because most people will get this wrong. They're going to send an email. Hey, this guy made $324 in 2 hours. It's really cool. Click this link now and buy. Why should they buy from someone that emails something like that? Like, I would never do it personally. If I just get an email from someone that I don't really know, I just see their name. I've never seen their face. I don't know what they look like, where they're from. And they just tell me, this guy made $300. Click this link and learn how. And they send me directly to the sales page. I would never in a million years buy from that person. But if I opt into someone's list and they're like, hey, welcome to my list. thank you so much for opting in. I've got this really cool free gift for you right here. You can click here to claim that right now. Also, here's a little bit about myself. You do like an introduction, and I would just feel like, personally, I would feel so much better after I saw that, like, wow, this is actually a real person. I now know that this person lives here, which is cool. They do this on when they're not working, like they're working out. Maybe like find like you can relate to someone. Like if someone said, like, when I first started talking to Ron, he's on here as well. He's basically me, but in Canada. So he also likes working out. He plays video games. He loves animals, and we're just very similar. I just felt like as soon as I started talking to him, I was like, wow, I really like this guy. This is really cool. And that's the kind of person that I would personally buy from, someone that I could relate to. And obviously not everyone is going to relate to you. Not everyone is going to buy from you, of course, but you have such a massive opportunity here. If you just introduce yourself and if you just become real to people, people will buy from you. But as I said, if all you ever do is you use your name in the sender email so they know your name, but they have no clue who you are, it's going to be kind of difficult. Like if you're selling your own products, you can do that because they're going to see you on the sales page probably. They'll get an introduction from you there, so that's cool. But if you're just promoting someone else's product, I did this exact mistake when I first got started online, when I was selling solo ads. I never showed my face, and I was that person who would basically say, hey, this is pretty cool. This guy just made $400. Click here. I did that. And did it work? Yes, I did get a couple of sales, but looking back now, like if I had done what I just explained to you guys, like make a video, make things more personal, I guarantee you I would have at least doubled my sales. Like no doubt in my mind at all. I would make so much more money if I did that. So please don't repeat my mistake. And I know it's scary. I know you're going to feel like, Jonas, I really don't want to record a video. I'm super uncomfortable. In that case, maybe don't show your face in the video. Maybe just show your screen or something, and you can have a picture of yourself and maybe a little introduction. Then you can just tell people again, like, hey, my name is Jonas. Here's a picture of myself. And then maybe just read from the screen what you wrote there. But that is still so much more personal than if you just write with no pictures, nothing at all. So as I said, for me personally, if I get emails from someone that I don't know who they are, I don't know what they look like, they send me directly to the sales page, so I don't get to see an actual review from them. I just think it's lazy in a way, and it's not someone I would buy from. But if you do what I just said, you make a video or you send people to a bonus page when you do your own promotions. And as I said, if you have your own product, you can send them directly to the sales page because all the info will probably be there and you'll have a picture of yourself anyway. So it kind of works in a different way then. But if all you're going to do is send affiliate promotions and never show your face, never show a picture of yourself, I think you're going to struggle. And I think if you're sitting right now, you're thinking, okay, well, I've never showed my face right now, and I also haven't gotten many sales, then try this. Please make a quick video or at least show yourself on a photo. And I think you're going to start seeing sales. I think people might reply to your emails and be like, thank you for this email. I'll consider it. Something like that. I actually get that quite often. People will email me back and they're like, okay, well, thank you for your review. I'll look at this and I'll get back to you if I have any questions, basically. You can just reply then. Awesome. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here. That's it. So I hope that helped a little bit. I know I've kind of talked about this basically every single webinar, but it's so important. This is key in order to taking it from maybe, I don't know, $20 or $50 per day to going up to 100 or 200 or 500. So please do that. Please, please, please. Even if you're scared, make a video. And as I've said on pretty much every single webinar as well, I was so bad when I first did my first couple of videos. I was absolutely terrified of doing it. I was basically shaking. I remember I was so sweaty. Like as soon as I did my 5-minute review, I had to go and take a shower. And I would have my headphones on. I would listen to music while I was doing my review. And I was basically shaking. And I would just read from a script that I had next to my computer basically. And it was just so bad. But even if that's how you start off as well, even if you're as nervous as I was, it's fine. People like authenticity. If they see you and they see that you're a real person, you're kind of struggling a little bit when you're doing your review or whatever, it's fine. People don't want to see professional people. That's another thing. I wouldn't really want to buy an affiliate product from someone if they're like super formal and it's like, good day, today I'm going to talk about this new product, and just do everything like super professional. I kind of like seeing people show the members here, and they might be a little bit, okay, well, let's go here. Oops, that didn't work. Sorry about that. I just think it's more fun when it's more real. So I never edit my videos. All my videos, my reviews, they'll be between, I'd say, 10 to 13 minutes at the most, sometimes to like 8 minutes, depends on what kind of product it is. But even if I mess up, even if my dogs start barking, I'll just sit there and we're like, okay, well, they're going to bark for a while now, so let's just take a deep breath and we'll just sit here for a while, and then I'll just wait. I'm not going to restart my video just because it might seem unprofessional or whatever. I'll just keep recording it, try and make it a bit fun. And if I mess up, or if the website loads a bit slowly, I'll just sit there as well and be like, oh, this was fun. This is perfect timing. Thank you for that, internet. And then I just keep going. And I will mess up. I will say the wrong stuff. English is not my native language. Sometimes what I say, like sometimes I can't even say a proper sentence, and people would probably be like, what the hell did you just say, Jonas? I don't care. I'll just keep recording, and I'll get my review out there. I'm not going to spend time re-recording it just because I messed up a word or something like that, which I did in the beginning, though. When I first got started, I would do tons of, I'll do like, I'd talk for 2 minutes, and then I would have the wrong page up or something. Like, let's say I wanted to show this page, and instead I showed this one. I would probably be like, oh, I shouldn't show my bonuses now. I want to do at the end. Okay, well, I'll just stop the recording. I'll just re-record it. It's not worth it. Just take imperfect action. I'm sure you've heard that saying a million times, but it's so true. You will, in a way, be terrible when you first do this. Like, if you've never recorded a video before, you're not going to be very good. It's as simple as that. But the funny thing is, when you look back at your video, let's say 2 months from now, your first video, and you compare it to the one that you just did today or yesterday, you're going to be like, holy crap, I've improved so much. I'm so much more comfortable doing a video now. And it's kind of the same with these webinars. The first webinar that I did was like a year ago, and that was a sales webinar, so that was kind of different. But I was so nervous. I would just talk, and when I was done, I was like, did this just happen? Did I talk? Did it work? But the more you do it, the easier it gets. So let's say you just do a review video 10 times. The first time, you're not going to do it very well. The second time, it's not going to be very good. The third time, it's not going to be very good. But then the fourth and fifth time, you're going to be like, okay, this isn't like super serious business. The only thing you have to do is you have to show people the members area. You show the upsells if you want to do that. And that's kind of it. You show the bonuses. You're done. It's not the end of the world if you mess up on a couple of words. No one is going to get mad at you. You're not going to lose your house. Nothing bad can come from it unless you decide to like say something really stupid. You start cussing and calling people swear words or something, but I don't know why you would do that. But as long as you just be yourself, do the videos the way you want to do them, speak how you want to speak, don't put up an act. That would be like the key point here. Just be yourself, do the videos even if you're super nervous, which I think you will be the first couple of times. I remember it very well. As I said, the first couple of times I did these videos, I was shaking. I was listening to music at the same time, reading from a script, and sounded very robotic. But I did it, and like 10 videos later or so, I would have made a couple $100. 10 videos after that, I would have made more money. And after like 30 videos or so, I was making thousands of dollars per month. So the key, again, take action, take imperfect action. Don't care, or like don't bother if the video is not perfect. Please don't go and re-record your video like 10 times and spend 3 hours trying to record a review video. It shouldn't be that complicated. So even if you think you messed up, most people will not care. If someone decides to write a mean comment on your YouTube channel, delete it. It's not worth it. I got them as well when I got started. I still get them every now and then. I don't care. If they don't want to watch my video and they decide, or like if they do watch my video and they leave a mean comment, fine. If there's like some constructive criticism in there, then I'll take note of that. And I'll be like, okay, cool, I'll think about that in the next video. But if they just write like, oh, you sound like an idiot, then okay, whatever. Stop watching my videos and go troll someone else's videos. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to let that affect me. You shouldn't let that affect you either, because it's not worth it. Just focus on you. Focus on making money. Focus on getting these reviews out there, and that would basically be what I have to say about that. So I hope that kind of helped with a little bit of motivation or something. And as I said, I was terrible when I first got started. These days, when I do a review, I could basically do them in my sleep. I find them so easy. I never get nervous anymore. These webinars used to scare me as well. Now I think it's like super fun, just talking to people, seeing people's comments, and you're not going to be nervous once you've done it a couple of times. And I know that things might seem a little bit overwhelming when you first get into PPA. There's a lot of things to do. There's talk about autoresponders and sending emails and all kinds of stuff. And I mean, yes, it could be for sure, but think about it this way. You're starting an online business, and think how much easier it is, even though you may find it overwhelming at first. What if you were to start a, what's it called, like a brick and mortar business, like an actual local business? In that case, you would need, first of all, you'd need probably tens of thousands of dollars in capital to get things up and running. And if you start an online business, like, yeah, I know you did, you made a pretty large investment into PPA, but again, that's pretty much all you need. You'll need to spend a few bucks here and there on autoresponders and stuff. But if I look at my monthly expenses as of right now, I spend $149 per month on Aweber. When you first get started, you get a free trial, I think, or it's like $1. And after that, it's going to be $19 per month up until you get like 500 leads. After that, it's like $29. So very cheap. You need to get hosting, which is going to be, it depends on what host you get. I'm with a host called CrocWeb, which is $5.95 per month. I've been with them for several years. They work fine. If you're with HostGator or someone else, it's fine. They do the same thing. You need to get a domain, which is going to cost you between $10 and $15 per year, typically. And that is honestly the only thing that I'm paying for right now. I do want to get started more with paid ads. I do spend a little bit of money on ads these days, like a few bucks per day. But that is something that I need to scale up, because that's kind of how I feel like how I can get from basically this doubling it, that will be with paid traffic. But as of right now, like, I literally spend less than $200 per month. And as I said, if you're just getting started, it's going to be even cheaper. You're going to spend $20 a month on Aweber and basically $5 or $7 per month on hosting. That's it. So it's super cheap. And that is assuming you want to go with free traffic, of course, like ranking videos, ranking a website. If you want to do solo ads, for example, then yeah, you will have to spend the money initially, but hopefully you get the money back very quickly once you send them to the profit funnel. And especially, as I said, if you export the leads to your own autoresponder, that's when you're going to be able to kind of brand yourself as well and make more money when you're doing your own promotions as well. Ron says, you're making me blush in my brown skin, Jonas. Well, it's true. As soon as we started talking, I just felt like this is someone I'm going to talk to a lot. I'm super excited to play video games, and now I have someone to play video games with. So I kind of felt right away like this is going to work out really well. Okay, my girlfriend and her kids are coming home now. Let's go to the other room. Let's open for them.
Hästen har ett ludd i skägget.
Du har ludd i skägget?
Jag har inget skägg.
All right, 1 second. Let me just fix this new little seat. All right, there we go. All right, so Dan says, I'm pumped because I just got my first 10 leads yesterday using Brendan's landing page, his tutorial, my face. That's cool. As long as you, as I said, as long as you kind of try and brand yourself a bit, regardless of how you do it, as long as you get yourself out there, you're going to make money if you take action. Catherine says, yes, overwhelming is an understatement, but I'm going to figure it out. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, if I were to get into PPA when I first got started online, and I didn't really know, like, what's a website, basically, I would have been overwhelmed as well. But knowing what I know now, everything is so easy for me, of course, because I know all of the terms and stuff. But even if you just get started now, I told this to someone a couple of days ago. Just take a deep breath. And this sounds super still, but just relax and then go through everything again. It will seem confusing at first. Like Brendan will be, hey guys, you gotta set up this autoresponder now to send out your follow-up sequence. I would have been like, what the hell are you talking about? But just watch it again. And if there are terms you don't understand, go to YouTube. So if Brendan says follow-up sequence or something like that with Aweber, go to YouTube and type in Aweber follow-up sequence. You're going to get tutorials. They're going to explain everything. And then go back to the video again and rewatch it. I know that I know this feeling so well. Like I'll get something, or back in the days, in a way, these days I don't really have that problem. But back in the days, I would buy something, I would go through it, and I would just sit there like a question mark and be like, what the hell did I just watch? But what you should do then is watch it again. Look for tutorials. Figure it out. And if there is something that you are completely stuck on, please Skype me. You can send me an email as well. I'm getting them. Now, we actually changed this because we had some major issues with that. Basically, I set up a new email, which was projectprofitacademy@outlook.com. I need to change that, actually. Shit, I forgot I have that in the Facebook group still. And basically what happened is I can't get that email account verified. I've tried like 10 times, literally. Microsoft says they'll send me a code to my phone, which they are. I enter it, and it's still not verified. What this means is I have a daily limit on how many people I can reply to, which means that once I've replied to, like, I think it's maybe 10 people, I can't reply anymore. So it's now going directly to my personal email account. So whenever you send a question now from the PPA members area, it says support and it says like name, email. No, it says name and question, I think. Whatever, email or question, something like that. It goes to my actual personal email now, so I'll get them now. But if you send me an email a couple days ago or something like that, I might not have been able to reply. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I may not have been able to reply to you because of this daily limit, and that just drove me nuts. So we're going to get rid of that now. So in the future, I'll just type that in now as well. You can say this one if you want. I will put it in the Facebook group as well, though this is important. Jonas__Lindgren@hotmail.com. So that's 2 underscores. Please do not send to one. I'm not sure how many emails that guy would have gotten from people that forgot to just do double underscore for me, but probably a ton. So yeah, feel free to save this email now. So if you have any questions, email me there. I would prefer Skype though, because it's so much easier to go back and forth. In that case, I can be like, well, have you done this? And you can reply to me right away, instead of me saying, well, have you done this? And then 3 hours later you reply, and it takes like a week to just solve a simple problem. So Skype is definitely where I prefer you to contact me. But if I'm not awake, for example, you got to get to work or whatever, feel free to message me or send an email. It's fine. Okay. Tom, John and Brendan are feeling a little reluctant to get back. Yeah, I actually talked to Brendan about this earlier today, Tom. I asked him, can you please do a webinar this week? People have been asking for it. I'll keep bothering them until they do a weekly call now. I'd really want them to do it as well, because I know a lot of you had questions, and it's like you didn't buy PPA to get training from me, even though I'll hopefully be able to help you out quite a lot. But I understand that you want to get help from Brendan and or Jono as well. So I will get to them again, and hopefully they'll have a call either this. But I think Jono is in Singapore now. He wanted to buy some new camera gear. Brendan is probably somewhere in the ski slopes or something now. But I'll try and get him on a webinar pretty soon, Tom. Ron says, too much gaming, need to work out together and have more heroes. That sounds perfect. There's a new game coming out on Monday, so I typically have my day off on Sunday. That's where I do none to very, very little work. This week I'm going to work on Sunday, and I probably won't do a ton on Monday because there's a new game coming out. I'm super excited about that one. So I'll probably be playing video games for at least like 5 hours on Monday. Okay, so Dan says, and I think this is important too, actually. As soon as I purchased PPA, I felt like I was going to throw up. It's the adrenaline. A week later, and I haven't made a sale, I feel pressure, but I also feel like fear is a great motivator. Plus, it's only the first week. Calm down. Yes, exactly, Dan. As I said as well, I 100% understand how everyone feels. If you guys just joined, I know that it can seem a bit overwhelming. But I mean, take me as an example. As I said, English is not my first language, so most of you watching this right now, you already have an advantage over me. Now, my English is fairly close to being fluent, I guess. I can make myself understood, no problem at all. But that is something that I feared when I first got started. Like, will people want to listen to me when I have a bit of an accent and sometimes I mess up my words? Like, will people actually want to watch my videos and take me seriously, or will they turn my video off as soon as they start and be like, this guy can't even speak? And I had other fears as well when I got started, just like you guys. I know you're worried about probably many things, but if you just do it, you take imperfect action, you will be able to quit your day job fairly soon. I'm not saying you'll do it next week, that's unrealistic. But if you keep taking action, you go through the course, you take a deep breath, you go through everything again, you message me on Skype when you get stuck, you attend these webinars, and as I said, I'll try and get Brendan to hop on as well. It's there for the taking. There's so much money to be made. This niche, like the make money online niche, it is huge. There's so many new people coming here every single day as well. And even if you end up for some reason like you don't want to promote make money online stuff eventually, there's so many things you can do online. You can do paid ads to selling workout courses or supplement. You can quit your job and work online. Just trust me on that one. So yes, I know you feel like you want to throw up. Sometimes I did that too. I purchased coaching and stuff back in 2013, 2014. 2015 probably as well. I bought quite a lot of coaching. But the cool thing there as well is, with me anyway, may not be the same for you guys, but whenever I make a large investment, I force myself to take action. So even when I get this feeling like, oh my God, this is too difficult, I can't do this, then I just look at my bank statement and be like, well, I just spent this much money, I'm going to do it regardless. And then I'll just turn my phone off. I'll go watch the videos again. If there's something that's confusing me, I'll go to YouTube and try and solve it there. And if I just get stuck, there's no way I can solve it, I will ask the people that I bought the coaching from, like, can you just help me out here quickly? But I'll try and solve it myself first, just to basically learn it on my own, kind of, even though I kind of bought coaching to get help. I'm still the kind of person I kind of want to figure it out myself. But as I said, do not be afraid of asking me questions. I will be there. I'm not working full time, as I said. I'm not going to sit 8 hours per day. I don't have set hours when I work either. And I do have my own business. So a couple of times per month, typically, when there are product launches that I want to promote, that takes me a decent amount of time because I had to go through the product, I had to do the review, I have to write my emails. So in that case, you may not get an answer from me for a couple of hours, or you might have to wait 24 hours or so with getting a reply. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And eventually, I'm sure as PPA grows as well, we'll probably hire more people to do PPA support as well. But just take action, go through the videos again, take a deep breath. It's fine that you haven't made a sale within your first week. As you said, it's just a week. A week is a very short period of time. Just keep taking action. Tom says, are you leading the support team for Jono and Brendan? Not the actual support team, like their general support for product launches 0 to 100. I was doing that before I got started with Product Profit Academy, which was around November 1st or so. So I've done PPA as my only thing for Brendan and Jono for roughly a month now. But for the other launches and stuff, no, I don't have anything to do with that anymore. I used to do general support, issuing refunds and stuff. But as of now, PPA is the only thing that I'm doing for Brendan and Jono now. Catherine says, you've been the biggest help so far. Thanks. Thank you so much, Catherine. Tom says, you are a good teacher. Thank you, Tom. That is awesome. Sean said, yeah, I will ask that, Sean. Ron says, I should buy my ear started buzzing. Ron says I should buy the new Destiny expansion. Yeah, I should. As I said, there is this new game coming out on Monday, Just Cause 4. I just looked at a trailer for that a couple hours ago. It looks so much fun. I'll send you down, Ron. You can like that as well. Okay, so Sean says, I think one of the best motivation there is when you look at your bank account and see there's only $0 and you're broke as hell. I agree, Jean. That is very true. That actually happened to me as well. We have to go back several years there. If we go back to 2014, I think, I met my girlfriend in 2014, and I was kind of struggling there, but I was selling solo ads. I was making somewhat semi-okay money, not a lot, but decent. In 2015, that's when I decided to stop selling solo ads because I didn't want to be as I just said now, I wanted to be able to brand myself. I didn't want to be the person that just sent emails that had like no value and people didn't really know who I was. So I decided to basically overnight drop a business that made me several $1,000s a month and go back to zero. Was this scary? Yes. Was this a very dumb move? Probably yes, because I had like a fairly stable income. I think my best month with solo ads was around $5,000 or $6,000, and then I was making probably, I don't know, $2,000 to $3,000 a month before then. And I have a video on that actually on my YouTube channel that's called how or why I dropped a $6,000 per month business overnight, basically. And the reason I did, as I said, I wanted to brand myself, but I basically went from having a stable income to literally nothing. And like you just said now, Sean, like when your bank account is running low, you're going to force yourself to make money because it's like make it or break it, and you don't have a choice. So it took me a couple of weeks to get back on track. And what I did back then was I started posting in Facebook groups for various real estate offers like rent to own, if you guys know what that is. If you're in the US, you might have heard of it. If you're not in the US, you probably haven't. Unless it's something that is like worldwide, except in Sweden, it's possible. But I would go into different groups that were like rent to own in Plano, Texas, for example, if you just use that as an example. And I would join like, I think I had 2 or 3 Facebook accounts. I joined probably around 100 groups in total. And I would post in maybe 10 to 20 groups from each of my Facebook accounts or whatever I needed to post to get up to 80 or 100 accounts or something. And I would bank from this for like 3 or 4 months. I would make around $4,000 per month. And it was so easy as well. And I kind of felt like everything's going to be okay. That's just the way it is. So I think when I finally started seeing some money coming from this method of posting in Facebook groups, if I remember correctly, I had like no exaggeration, I think I had $7 or $10 in my bank account. That was it. Now, my girlfriend had a job, and I would stay. This was a couple of years ago. I would stay most of the time with my parents. So even if I were to go down to zero, the worst thing that would happen to me would be I had no money at all, which wasn't a position that I wanted to be in because, I mean, I had a girlfriend. I didn't want her to pay for everything. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, I kind of did have a safeness. I actually started looking for jobs in this period, and this was something that I promised myself, like I don't want to get a normal job again. But at this point, I started applying for jobs, and luckily I didn't get one because once I figured this method out by posting in Facebook groups, I made a couple $1,000s fairly quickly. I then launched a product about this in October 2015. It was called 30 MCPA. And I basically explained to people how I did this from posting in Facebook groups. We launched this product on Warrior Plus, got like 200 buyers, I think, maybe 300. It's not a ton, but I made a little bit of money from there. And then just after that launch is when I started doing video recordings or video reviews. And that's what I've been doing ever since then, basically. Although now I also do website reviews every now and then. I have an email list. But that's kind of how I got started. So yes, having very like close to no money at all, that will motivate you. If you have some money now, please don't not take action until you count to zero. Pretend like you have zero and take action. And if you actually have zero, then take action. That's it. Okay, so Dan says, yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. I can understand your English better than Google ad support in India. Yeah, I've talked to them a couple times as well. They can be a little bit difficult to understand for sure. I have to jump off for a day job meeting in a few, but I'll chat with you at 6 p.m. Look forward to it. I know your alarm is set. Yes, so that's like an hour and 15 minutes for me. Yeah, I got to get dinner first, and I'll see you then. I am looking at your page, and what does hops mean in second table? So hops here is going to be basically people that have clicked your affiliate link. I don't know if these are just unique. I think this is probably both unique clicks and also like duplicates, because if you look at the stats for, let's see, take a look at that. So it'll say like unique hops when you open it up, and then we'll just say hops on the other page. I think hops is going to be like all clicks, even if it's the same person. And then unique hops is unique IP addresses basically that have looked at this one. Normal jobs suck. Yes. The last job I did was I was selling TVs at a fairly big, one of the biggest chains here in Sweden. Like they sell TVs and all kinds of stuff like electronics, tech stuff. I thought I would like that job. Literally took like 30 minutes of my first day and I was like, holy crap, I hate this. But yeah, I agree. New to PPA and confused as to where to get guidance. Are your webinars made for PPA? Yeah, Sean, this is basically like a Q&A session that I usually have. So the first part of this one, I talked about the bonus page. But after that, it's more of a Q&A. So any questions you have regarding PPA, you can ask me. Also, message me on Skype. I don't know if I have or if you have my Skype. I'll just write it down. It's Project Profit Academy Skype. So add me on Skype if you have any questions, if you need Profit Builder installed or something like that. I have all my links in the basic opt-in page, but I need more direction on getting traffic. Sure, send me an email, message me on Skype, add me there, and I will get back to you. I think I'm too lazy to try how to figure out how to play PlayStation on new consoles that are coming out. Yeah, I've actually had pretty much every single console out there. I'm a huge nerd ever since I was like 5 or 6 years old. I think I got my first console, and ever since then, like I've had pretty much every single console you can think of. I'm not even going to name them all because that would take 10 minutes, but I've had so many video games. I love it. It's the only time when I can really like truly relax from work and everything else is when you're just diving into a game and you're just fully focused on what's happening in the game. That's awesome. So I do like that for sure. Okay, let's take a look at the Q&A box. Then I pretty much gotta go because I do have a call with someone in an hour and I want to get some dinner first. Hi, should we request through the profit funnel? Yes, Hashim. I would request everything there. So if you don't have your profit funnel approved, please message me on Skype and I will set that up for you. And you will then get to a page where you'll see like 15 different links. And if you then click get approval for all of them, that's pretty much all you have to do. And after that, you're ready to go. All right. Cool. So Jim says, I've done 2 videos and have used you and Jono's secrets and they seem to work. But in your opinion, should I get better at videos before I try to rank? No sales yet. You may as well just continue a bit. But as I said, do not spend more time than necessary with getting these videos perfect. Like it doesn't matter if they're not perfect, especially not in the beginning, when it's kind of like a gamble on whether you'll make money or not from the videos. Once you know that you're going to make like $100 from each video you upload, feel free to put a little bit more effort into it. But in the beginning, what I did when I first got started, as I said, my videos were not good and I didn't really rank every single time, and I still don't. But these days, to be honest, I have so much authority on my YouTube channel. I don't have to do any backlinks or any kind of ranking strategies. I typically rank at the top anyway. But until you're there, just do some reviews. Even if you don't get a ton of views and stuff, even if they're not ranked, it's fine. It's fine, James. So I would say, yeah, do a couple more reviews. Don't spend too much time on it. Just practice on basically making the reviews themselves, and you will start getting sales. Anonymous, let me know when we can link up, bro. Yes, I will. I'm guessing this is Ron, perhaps. I'll message you after I've had dinner. Okay, so let's see. Before I forget, any update about the clicks on Marketer? Yes, everything is done now. The only thing I have to do is I have to get a sender domain, which is basically I have to go to Namecheap. I have to grab a domain, and that's it. But the leads are there, and everything is 99% done now. So this will be ready very, very, very soon. I guess I'm lost at what you're saying about doing videos to rank. Is that part of PPA? No, it's actually not, Catherine. I think Jono has a few videos in the second. Let's see. So Jono has a few videos on ranking. If you go to, let's see. No, it's not here. It's Expert Academy, I think. So if you scroll down here, you'll see like Jono's biggest secrets. And if you click this one, this is going to be about ranking videos. Oh, Thanks, Ron. Again, my battery's starting to run low. Let me plug the charger in. But yeah, that's just like an alternative way of getting traffic. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money on solo ads or paid traffic, you can rank videos because that's going to be free or very, very close to free. But if you just want to follow the training that Brendan has, that's perfectly fine as well. As I said, I used to buy and sell solo ads. And when I bought solo ads, I typically broke even or sometimes even made a profit right away. Plus you get the leads. So it absolutely works as well. Just giving you some alternatives basically. And solo ads is something that I haven't really done in the last 3 years or so. So what I know works is ranking videos. So that's why I kind of typically talk about that a bit more. Let's see if there's anything else. If not, actually, let's do that right away. Let's set up the next call. So what day is it today? It's Thursday. I have, as I said, I have the bonus call on Saturday for people that bought 0 to 100 from my link, so I can't do one then. So I think the next one's probably going to be on. It's not December, Ron. Wake up, Ron. You'll go to bed, Ron. Is what I want to say. Okay, so let's go schedule this. Let's do this one for December. Actually, as I said, I want to play my game here. I actually put it in here just cause for. But if I pre-order it, I actually get it on Monday. I'm going to change that one there. Let's do it on Sunday instead. Sunday the 2nd. That's going to work for me. So Sunday the 2nd at, let's see. I'm not going to be here with my girlfriend at home, so I can do. Let's do 10:30 a.m. The people from America then will get to sleep in a little bit longer, especially if you're on the East Coast. That's going to be, what's that, 7:30, I think, in the morning. So let's just do PPA call 9-2nd, and then we'll do, yeah, no, West, yeah, exactly, Ron, exactly. Yeah, I think I need sleep too. Okay, so let's do PPA call 9 December 2nd. That's just right in Sunday, so there are no Sunday, December 2nd at 10:30 a.m. EST. And let's set this up. I'll give you guys the link right away. And after that, you can register, and I will see you on the next call. Okay, so we said 10:30. That should be fine. So I just need to set an alarm for that because I'm going to forget this otherwise. Okay, let's do this one. So that's 4:25 for me, I think. Yeah, it is. On Sunday. Done. Cool. 10:30 a.m. and we need this to be in EST. All right, let's schedule this one. Yeah, as I said, Sean, I'm not even lying now. There's a game coming out on Monday. I usually do have Sundays as my day off, where I will do pretty much nothing unless there's like a super urgent question. I might get to that one, but generally speaking, I need one day off, and this is something that you guys are going to understand very well when you get to do this full time as well. It's so hard to constantly be in work, but it's kind of hard to relax as well for me because I kind of want to get most of my work done from when I get up until like 3 p.m. The problem is 3 p.m. for me is 9 a.m. EST, and that's kind of when people in the US start waking up. That's when I start getting more of my questions. So it's really hard for me to kind of stop working ever. I'll sit and work every now and then until I go to bed, basically. So I need one day off to do nothing. But yes, I will work on Sunday as well. So let's do this webinar on Sunday. And let me just put this link in here so you guys can register now. Ron says, screw that shit, I will grind all day. Yeah, when you're first getting started, it is good. But at the same time, once you're doing this full time, you're going to realize that it's very, very hard to relax. So having one day completely off is fantastic. Like I'll literally be so like I'll be so excited on Saturday when I go to bed, when I do my last work thing. I was like, oh yes, I'm just going to play video games, watch Netflix, do nothing. So yeah, 1 day off per week. But yeah, I'll just do. Let's do this on Sunday instead, and then on Monday, I'll still be around a little bit because I do have some other things to do. So I'll be around a little bit on Monday as well. But let's do this on Sunday, and Monday I'll be a little bit more difficult to reach probably because I will be playing Just Cause 4. Okay, so I think that'll be it. So you guys have the link now. I will put this on the in the Facebook group. I'm going to upload this replay right away. It will be uploaded after I've had dinner, and it will be there in like 2 hours or so, I'd say. But yeah, that's it. So I got 1 hour now to eat dinner, and then I got to talk to someone on Skype. And yeah, so I'll get back to your questions on Skype as soon as I can as well. As I said, I do need to eat dinner. I think the kids want to play some Fortnite, so I guess I'll have to do that. Poor me. But I'll get back to you guys ASAP. And then next call will be on Sunday, as I said. And if you want to attend the call that I have on Saturday as well, as I said, it's completely optional. It's not PPA related. It's more me talking about like backlink resources and stuff. If you want to do more ranking websites and stuff, in that case, you are free to join for sure. This is a bonus only for people that actually bought 0 to 100. But you guys don't have to do that. You are the top clients here, so you will get that anyway. I'll give you the link to that again in case someone missed that one. Because they only have the webinar on December 1st, Ron, is going to be live as well. What time did I set that one up? I only have 4 people registered, so I would actually, I would say it's more than fine if you want to join, because I don't really want to do a webinar for just 4 people. So if more people want to join, that's cool. I would like to have you there. You can ask me questions and stuff as well. You can ask me questions for PPA as well. I might have to answer them in a bit of a cryptic way because it's not a PPA webinar. But as you can see here, so this is no pitch, it's just pure content, and I'll just talk about ranking videos and stuff. Will be recorded as well though, and this is mainly going to be a content webinar, not a ton of Q&A. So if you can make it, no worries, I'll upload it and I'll just send it to everyone in PPA if you want it. So yeah, that one's going to be Saturday, December 1st at 10 a.m. EST, and then the other webinar that we just did now will be 10:30 a.m. EST on Sunday, December 2nd. And I guess that's it. We actually went on for an hour and a half now, so let me get some dinner, and I'll get back to your questions. I can see that I now have 13 questions on Skype, so I'll get back to you guys ASAP. And Sean, as I said, I will get back to you with that question with Brendan. And that's it. I am off to eat some dinner. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for attending. If you have any questions, message me on Skype or my personal email. Now, don't use the other one, projectprofitacademy@outlook.com, because chances are I can't reply to you. Even if this has happened several times over the last couple of days, I'll write like a long message and I get a little notification at the top of the corner saying, oh, please verify your account. You've reached your daily sending limit. And it's like, oh, this is super annoying. So let's just use my personal email for now, Jonas__Lindgren@hotmail.com, or as I said, for faster response from me, use Skype. I'll get a notification here. So, and we can also go back and forth directly, which is so much easier for everyone. So, yeah. Okay, so Sean says, take care, buddy. Go get some food and have fun. I will for sure. All right, I'll talk to you guys very soon. I'm going to stop the sharing here. All right, see you on Sunday or Saturday if you want to attend down too, but I've done on Sunday, and I'm on Skype, so let me know if you have any questions. All right, talk to you soon. Thank you.